Hi boys and girls, it is Retell Tuesday. So today is all about nursery rhymes. Actually, our theme for this week is about nursery rhymes. So today I'm going to be reading you some nursery rhymes out of this book that I have. It's a very old book and it is full of different nursery rhymes. Some nursery rhymes that you've heard of before, like Mary Had a Little Lamb or Itsy Bitsy Spider. But then I'm also going to read a couple nursery rhymes that you might not have heard of before. I also found around my house this book, Mother Goose's Seasons. And in this book, it has nursery rhymes that goes along with the different seasons. Remember we talked about seasons, summer, winter, fall, spring. We're in spring right now. Well, this book is full of some nursery rhymes that has to do with seasons, the different weather, like if it's snowing or raining. All right, so I'm so excited. Let's get started. Book of Nursery and Mother Goose Rhymes. Here's a nursery rhyme that you might not have heard before. Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, rapping at the window, crying through the lock. Are the children in their beds? For now it's 8 o'clock. In nursery rhymes, usually the last words are the ones that rhyme. For example, town and nightgown. Here's a town, and there's a nightgown. Lock, o'clock. Lock on the door. And he's yelling, are the children in bed? It's 8 o'clock. I'm sure you heard this one. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Look at this one. I'm sure you've heard this one. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, that was against the rule, and made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. And so the teacher turned it out, but still it lingered near, and waited patiently about till Mary did appear. Why does the lamb love Mary so? The eager children cry. Why, Mary loves the lamb, you know, the teacher did reply. So that's a real long version of Mary Had a Little Lamb, which has turned into a song as well. Ooh, this is another one you know of. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. But actually, boys and girls, there's more to this one. Listen to the whole thing and how it was written a long, long time ago. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up got Jack, and home did trot, as fast as he could caper, to old Dame Dob, who patched his knob with vinegar and brown paper. Ooh, I like this one. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down, hickory dickory dock. Those are some familiar ones. This is a picture of Mother Goose. And there's a long, long nursery rhyme about Mother Goose. But I'm not going to read that one. But it's something that you can always find and read yourself. Oh, here's one. If I go over here. Incy Wincy Spider climbed the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and now the incy wincy spider went up the spout again. Here's that one. So there's so many in this book. And then Mrs. Gatson had, her other book, Mother Goose's Seasons. Ooh, these are such pretty pictures. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Little Johnny wants to play. That's a song I know. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed with a cold in his head, and he didn't wake up till the morning. You might have heard of that one as well. So these 2 pages were about the rain. March winds and April showers bring forth May flowers. Oh, that's so true. In March, it's usually very windy. And in April, it rains quite a bit. And now that we're in May, the month of May, you'll start to see more flowers. The rain in April helps the flowers. Here's another one about rain. Rain on the green grass, rain on the tree, rain on the housetop, but not on me. So there's so many different nursery rhymes. And there's so many about weather, about the seasons, about birds, and other things. Here's one. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we wash our clothes, wash our clothes, wash our clothes. This is the way we wash our clothes on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we go to school, go to school, go to school. This is the way we go to school on a cold and frosty morning. So many rhymes. Come over here and we look. Mrs. Gatson wrote one of the nursery rhymes. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. It's all about a mouse running up a clock, and when the clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Let's see if we can read it again. And every time we get to the end of the word, I'd like you to clap. Ready? Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. This is one way that you can learn the nursery rhyme, is if you clap at certain words. And here we're clapping at the words that rhyme. Dock, clock, 1, down, and dock. Okay? Let's say it again. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. All right? The last one we're going to talk about is Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Ooh, look at this. Now, another way to learn poems, if we put little dots underneath the words, and then we can point to the words, and we can learn this nursery rhyme by saying and pointing to each word. Let's begin. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. All right. This is a very good poem, parents, to go ahead and write on a piece of paper, put some dots underneath, and have your child read it to you by pointing to each word. Not only will your child be learning words, and some of them are sight words, on, a, the, they'll be learning new words as well. So let's say it again, boys and girls. Ready? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. For your assignment today, boys and girls, be really great to go ahead and practice writing one of the nursery rhymes down. You could even copy this one, Humpty Dumpty. Okay. Also, I left some worksheets for you to do, and they are some hickory dickory dock sequence, which means to put it in order. What happened first? What happened second? What happened last? And if you read the poem again, or the nursery rhyme again, you'll notice that the mouse ran up the clock, and then the clock struck one, and then the mouse ran down. Okay? So today, I would like you to listen to some more nursery rhymes on the Google pages that I left, the Google slides, and then fill in the questions and write them down. Even try and draw a Humpty Dumpty. Even try and do maybe a clock with a mouse, or draw a clock. All right, or itsy bitsy spider and draw the spider. Have fun.